it's Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today we are back with another Scraps to Embellishment video. This week's theme is the children are our future, so anything to do with children. So I decided to cut out this super cute little girl. This is from the Tell Me the Story file on Little Scraps of Heaven design, and I'll try to remember to link that website below. This is a file I've had for a really long time, and this is the first time I ever actually put it together. And it actually comes with a cross and a little boy and a Bible and all that, because it's an Easter themed cut file. But I just cut out the little girl. I thought she was cute. I cut her with brown hair because she reminded me of my grandbabies. So this is pretty much all the pieces of everything. Now, I will say this cut file did not come with a base. I created this base and I screwed up along the way. And I apologize if y'all hear all the noise in the background. My Cricut is cutting a project. It takes a long time. But I went to go and try to fill it in to give it a solid background, and I messed up somewhere along the way with the way I did it, and because I'm not an expert with Cricut by any means, I'm still learning it, even though I've had one ever since the original Baby Bug was out. So today I'm just going to ink all the pieces. I'm just going to put it together with y'all. I am using my Gathered Twigs Distress Oxide, if I can talk. I might be able to. And I am just going to, I'm going to ink these pieces first. And you're not going to see it as much with these being darker brown, but I still like to do it because you still can tell in person, whether you can tell on the camera or not. But this just reminded me of my grandbabies with their cute little pigtails, and I just loved it. So I'm actually not going to be in the swap this week. I am having to cut back this month, and I wanted to be able to still honor all of my commitments that I committed to. All the embellishment videos and all the other hops and things that I'm in, but I am having foot surgery June 13th, so I don't think I'm going to be crafting for a while. They're saying 6 weeks non-weight bearing, so we'll see. Usually this will be my 4th foot surgery, and I'm usually laid up for a while. It usually takes me longer to recover, longer for my bones to heal, all that fun stuff that's not really fun. So, whoever leaves me a comment on this video and wins this little girl for this week will be the only one to have one. Because I created me one, and I created whoever wins this one. So she will be a 2 of a kind. Because I will have the other one, and I'm sure I'll use it on a scrapbook page of my grandbabies. But you know, you don't have to join the swaps to play along. You could totally, you know, take the theme and use it as inspiration to create your own embellishments. You totally do not have to swap, but if you do want to swap, we have many, many, many talented crafters over on Ginger's Corner that swaps, and I like to usually be on at least 4 teams every week because I want all the things, right? FOMO is real, and I love seeing what everyone else creates. It inspires me to create, and gives me lots of awesome embellishments that I didn't even have to buy to use on my pages. So, and they're all unique because it's not something you can buy from a store. So, that's everything inked. So then we are going to build. Now, after I glue this in on here, I am going to have to do some trimming because, like I said, I did not do it 100% correct when I created it. But I wanted a base to build on because if not, it's hard. It would be hard to just figure out how you're going to line all these things up, which we could try to. But I think it's easier to build it on this. Okay, so we are going to put the legs on first. Now, I did lay it out on my Cricut, and then I created this because it, like I said, it didn't have one. And whenever I did it that way, I did put the big part of the legs up when I created the shadow and the skinny part at the top. But I don't really necessarily like the way that looks, so I'm reversing it. I'm putting the big part at the bottom, which is maybe the way it was intended to go anyways. But while I had it on the Cricut screen, it was a little bit hard to tell how everything was supposed to be. So I just did the best that I could at the time. But now that I've put one together, I'm changing my mind and I'm fixing it. So you're going to get the fixed one. So, let's see. Next we need to do the dress. And you could totally use, you know, you could use foam tape or whatever and pop things up, give it a little bit of dimension. Now, for the mini swaps, you do need to keep them flat. That's the only thing. Okay. I have this face, and like I said, it's not going to line up there. But I want to put it on here and see where... Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the pigtails on first. I think this one goes on this side. Yep, it does. Okay, I'm going to put these on first so I can see kind of where I need to line up the ears. But either way, these pigtails are going to go on before the hair and the face and all that stuff anyways. So... Okay, this is going to go here. So, we're going to have one ear right here. This one actually has ears. I don't know if I've ever done one of these cut files where they have ears. But she does because she's listening. Okay, that one's going to go there, and then we're going to have one here. And then we may have to trim off a little bit. Let's see here. Pull it down a little bit so I won't have to do so much. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and trim this part right here. Like I said, I have to do a little bit of surgery on it because I messed up. Okay. Let's go ahead and put the face on and then I can do the trimming on that. Okay. Now, you know, normally you would just be careful and piece these together as good as you could. Okay, that was very bad English. I mean, I never claimed to be great, but it could be better. You have to be careful so that you can get it lined up the way it needs to be without having a base to build it on. But I like having a base just because it makes it easier to see where everything goes, and it also makes it more sturdy. So that's why I created the base for it. Okay, let's put her hair on. And I am being a little more generous with the glue since it's going to glue on multiple layers. Okay, so now you can see she's coming together. Then we are going to put the arms on. And I'll tell you, I have to do a little bit of trimming, and I did on that one around the arms. What I did, I'll show you. Okay, so I'm not worried about this little piece because her little hand's gonna cover stuff up, but I'll trim it off anyways. But I'll show y'all what I did. I just moved her hand up a little bit, and then I went in and just trimmed all this out. Now, some of y'all are probably thinking, Lord, she's going a long way. She's making this hard. Some of y'all might be better at Cricut than I am and can get a complete background. But when I tried to do it, like I said, it did not turn out exactly because I had to keep putting more pieces in. Like I put shapes over the holes because whenever I created the, what's it called? It's like the outline or whatever. It leaves a lot of gaping holes inside, and I wanted it to be a solid piece. And it wouldn't give me the option to go in and, what's it called? I don't even know. I'm just talking crazy. I can't pull up my Cricut because it was in the process of cutting another project. Anyways, it's not hard. And if you are better with Cricut than I am, then I'm sure you could figure out a easier way of doing this so that she isn't all jumbled up. But clearly I can't, so you know, it's get what you get. Okay, that don't look exactly right to me. Okay, turning it a little bit more. Yeah, that ain't right. This needs to be like this. Okay, now that looks right. So let's trim this off completely. Okay, and then let's put one here for this one. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Then we are going to work on her shoes. So it goes like this with the little points out. Well, with the points out, so it does matter which side you put it on here, on this part, so that they're facing correctly. Okay, and then that's her socks. I like it much better with the big part of the leg at the bottom. Or, I mean, yeah. Well, maybe they are the same. I don't know. Maybe they should have been reversed. I don't even know, y'all. Don't listen to me. Clearly, I have no clue what I'm talking about. So, just know that if you leave a comment on this video, you're going to get this cute little girl that's going to turn out just fine. Even though I don't know what in the world I'm doing half the time. Okay. And then we need to put the little bottom of her shoe on. I'm going to trim this off. Okay. And then we're going to add just the little bottom pieces here. I know Little Scraps of Heaven design cut files tend to be I really like them. They're really cute, but they tend to be more on the simpler side. So it's really easy to figure them out and how they go, but most of them don't have a base to build on. So you kind of just have to look at the picture and put it together the best you can because there's not instructions. So okay, and then I'm going to put on her eyes. And I just put these at a slant. And then, I don't think I inked the nose. Did I ink the nose? I don't think so. Okay. I'm going to ink it just the tiniest bit so that we can tell that she has a nose since it's the same color. Okay, there's that part. Then we're going to pretty much ink the cheeks and do the little pen work and we will be done. Okay. So, I'll just have my chalk and I'm just going to do her cheeks. And I like to go light with it. Well, lightly with the brush. And then I just take my finger and I wipe it off so that it's not overpowering. Okay. And then I just take my black pen and I go in and I draw her little eyelashes. Now, you could do this all up. You could do as many eyelashes as you want and do up her whole eye and all that, but I don't. I just like to make 3 kind of up and then 2 down. I don't know. I always done that. And you could totally draw her in a little mouth if you wanted to, but I'm not going to. The cut file didn't show it, but so I'm just going to leave it as is. And then I'm just going to draw in and do all the little pen work. So draw her little freckles. And then here I just went around a little bit and then I did down the center and then I did a few little things and then I did one here and here since they were the main bangs and all that. Okay, so then I'm just pretty much gonna do some pen work on her arms, her hands, down her legs, and then on her shoe. Okay, and there she is. Look how cute. See, I told you she would turn out okay. It just took a little bit of work to get it all together. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave me a comment below, and you will be entered to win her. And sign up start tomorrow on Ginger's Corner. All those links will be below. So, until next time, bye, y'all.